Hi, I'm Dana Shoaf, editor of Civil War Times magazine, and Melissa Lynn, director of photography, is behind the camera. If you happen to be watching our Facebook page earlier, we tried to do this Facebook Live video from atop Matthews Hill on the first Bull Run battlefield, and it's so hot in Virginia today. There's like a heat index of, we were joking, the heat index is 158 because it was 158 years ago today the first Battle of Manassas was fought, and it feels like that's about how hot it is. And Melissa's phone actually overheated and shut down. So we deleted that, and we're doing this again inside the Ben Lomond Historic Site, which is part of Prince William County's Historic Preservation Division. It has been a great tour today, even if it was hot. We saw some fantastic sites off the battlefield, like Blackbird's Ford, Signal Hill, where Edward Porter Alexander signaled to the rest of the Confederate Army that Irvin McDowell's troops were making a turning movement around the left flank. And I wanted to introduce these three friends of mine to you because they do some really great programming down here, and I'd like you to know a little bit more about it. This is Rob Orrison, Kevin Pawlak, and Harry Smeltzer. Kevin and Harry, like me, are great Pittsburgh Pirates fans.
Go Bucks.
Go Bucks.
Go Pirates.
Rob is a Washington Nationals fan, but it's okay. So anyway, I just wanted to introduce them to you and give them a chance to briefly talk about some of the things that they offer. So Rob, your title is?
Historic Preservation Division Manager.
For Prince William County's Historic Preservation Division.
Right.
Rob Orrison. And tell us a little bit about, you've got a tour, another great tour coming up in October.
Well, first I want to thank you all for coming down today and spending a couple hours with us in the hot summer sun. Hopefully you all did see some cool things.
It was really cool.
Enjoyed the anniversary of the Battle of First Manassas. But our office manages two historic sites that are very Civil War focused. The one we're in now, Ben Lomond Historic Site, which served as a hospital after First Manassas, and also Bristow Station Battlefield that Kevin manages. But this fall, we do quite a number of bus tours every year. This fall, October 19th, we'll be doing a bus tour from Bristow Station to Mine Run, covering that very much overlooked October campaign, 1863.
Post-Gettysburg.
Post-Gettysburg, yes, things did happen after Gettysburg. But Kevin and myself and our friend Chris Mikowski of Emerging Civil War will be doing that bus tour. So October 19th, our Facebook page is facebook.com/pwhistoric. You can find all our programs there. But thanks again for you all for coming.
Oh, thanks for having us. Now, Kevin, you're the site manager here of Ben Lomond and the Bristow Station Battlefield. This Ben Lomond is a really cool, when was the house built?
1832.
1832, very cool house. We just walked through it. There's Union graffiti in it. I'm looking at it right now on the wall across from me. Tell me a little bit more about those two sites and the programming and everything.
Yes, we're just wrapped up, obviously, our big anniversary weekend programming with this house being used as a hospital, but it was a hospital for 36 days following the Battle of First Manassas. But this is just the start of it. Today we had living historians out on the lawn. We had, of course, the bus tour that we were doing, plenty of programs being offered outside, and an evening luminary last night. With Bristow Station, we offer tours second and fourth weekends. Every weekend, May through October. The tours leave at 11, 1, and 3. They are free. They're guided by our volunteer guides, and it's a great place to go out and walk around about 3 miles of walking trails on about 140 acres of battlefield.
Yeah, a lot of people, I'm going to say, don't necessarily think of this area when you think of the Civil War, but there's great resources here. Like Ben Lomond is a really cool site, and the Bristow Station Battlefield, which I need to go back to, is really interesting as well. And you also, I wanted to mention the National Park Service because, of course, we run their battlefield as well today, and you work with them on various programs too, correct?
Yes, yeah, we do education programs with them, reaching hundreds of school students between the two organizations. So we do a lot of partnership with them as well.
Well, Rob, you and your team have really done a lot to bring attention to the Civil War in this area and sort of rejuvenate, I think, some interest in places like Bristow Station. So.
Yeah, it's very, like Kevin just said, it's very collaborative with the Park Service, City of Manassas, rising tides lift all boats. And the goal here is so when the visitor comes here, they don't see anything different. It's all the same, right? It's seamless.
Yeah, it's really cool. And now Harry has his own blog called Bull Runnings. Harry gave a great tour today. He knows a lot about the Union battle plan. I got a lot of insight on that today, which I wasn't aware of. Tell us a little bit about Bull Runnings.
Right, I've been maintaining Bull Runnings since 2006, so going on 13 years now. That's bullrunnings.wordpress.com if you want to visit. It has a Facebook page and Twitter account too. And what that serves as a place for me to share my research on First Bull Run but primarily it's a repository for primary documents on the First Battle Bull Run, letters, diaries, after action reports, official and private correspondence, photographs, maps, anything you can think of that I maintain so that people who want to do their own research on the First Battle Bull Run can come there, find the documents, and reach their own conclusion.
Excellent. Now, one of the things, little trivia things we're talking about, of course, the federal commander at Bull Run is Irvin McDowell, but you see it also Irwin in official documents even. So tell us a little bit about the story, why is his name so messed up?
Well, his name is Irvin with a V, and it's a family name. It goes back all the way to Scotland. They were warlike Highlanders, and his family actually was very prominent in Kentucky and Ohio politics prior to the war. But it is Irvin, and one of the main reasons people get confused and think it's Irwin is that he is buried in the Presidio in San Francisco. He commanded the Department of the West, I think, and then after he retired, he was director of Parks and Recreation for the city of San Francisco. He was Ron Swanson out there. But his
so he led the Parks and Rec department.
Right.
Okay.
So his headstone there in the Presidio is Irwin McDowell. It's wrong on
His own headstone.
on government headstone.
Government headstone. So, and of course his name is, you see it wrong in sort of official publications.
Yes.
Yeah. So
If you Google Irwin McDowell, you'll get him.
you'll get him. Yeah. Well, that'll about wrap it up for us today, and I just wanted you all to, think about if you're heading out on a different Civil War experience, think about coming to Prince William County, Virginia, checking out the great sites they've got here. And if you're interested in digging more into the First Battle of Bull Run or Manassas, whichever you prefer, Bull Running's, Harry Smeltzer's blog is a great resource. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you again soon on Facebook.